Good evening. Thank you for joining us for Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Micah Smith. 4 officers charged in the death of Christian Glass appeared in court today. Idaho Springs officer Brittany Morrow, Georgetown officers Timothy Collins and Randolph Williams, and trooper Ryan Benny are charged with failing to intervene in the excessive force of another officer.
Glass was shot and killed in his car last June after he called for help when his car broke down in Silver Plume. When first responders arrived, he told them he didn't want to get out of the car. His parents say he was having a mental health crisis. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne spoke with Glass's parents outside the Clear Creek County Courthouse today.
Christian Glass's family has called out all of these officers for failing to exercise common sense and compassion during the more than hour-long incident that ended with Christian's death.
It's overwhelming. So many people involved there that night. Not one of them spoke up or did anything to stop it.
Christian's parents, Simon and Sally Glass, have been highly critical of the escalation of force the night Christian was shot and killed.
There's senior people there. There's people that should have known better who did nothing, who literally, or worse than nothing in some cases.
You'll recall 22-year-old Christian was fatally shot by police officer Andrew Buin in June 2022 after Christian called 911 for roadside assistance. It took law enforcement weeks to release this body cam footage, which shows Christian never left his car during the incident.
It's out and out murder, and all of those people there should have stopped it.
The officers who appeared in court today for failure to intervene are all being arraigned under a relatively new law in Colorado designed for officer accountability.
You must stop your fellow officer from breaking into the vehicle, from tasing them, from shooting them with beanbags.
So far, various agencies have paid out $19 million to the Glass family, the largest police settlement in Colorado history.
How can they outlay that much money in tax dollars, yet not take action against the officers?
We didn't lose Christian. He was deliberately murdered. If we lost him, we would have found him by now.
All of the failure to intervene cases have now been set over by a judge with new court dates in January and February. In Georgetown, Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
As for the former Clear Creek deputies charged in Glass's death, Kyle Gold was sentenced to 2 years probation and won't be able to serve as a law enforcement officer again. Andrew Buin pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder. His next court date is next Monday, December 18th.